Hey, it's Nurse Now What? I am to tell you story time. So as you guys know, I actually posted my first YouTube video last week, and it actually took me a while to post it because it was the first time I was recording something of myself, and I just felt like I was really putting myself out there, so that was like a big thing. So thank you guys for watching it so much. After watching other After watching other YouTubers, the odd ones out, I found that his name is James. Hey James, that would be really exciting if you're watching this. But anyway, you inspired me with your video that you posted about your experience with speech therapy, and it brought back a whole new memory for me, and I thought it'd be fun to share with you guys. I actually have a speech impairment. I was supposed to go see a speech therapist when I was in the second grade. I had a hard time pronouncing my L's and my R's. I feel like the whole R thing shouldn't count against me because I was born and raised in Rhode Island, and that is part of our accent. I'm sure you've heard those commercials. Actually, I think it was for like Boston, but we have a very similar accent. And I'm gonna go park my car. Park my car. That sounds terrible. That sounds terrible. But yeah, so eventually I was told that with my L's, I put my tongue down when I should have it up, but I have no idea really what that means, and yeah. So if you want to picture me in the second grade, how old are you? Like 8 years old? I was a super scrawny, mousy, shy, introverted little girl. I just wanted to be left alone, but I loved going to school. But at the same time, as much as I loved school and like as much as I knew the answers to everything, I was never the kind of person who would sit there and raise my hand and, ooh, pick me, pick me. I didn't want to do anything to draw attention to me whatsoever. One day I was just sitting in class taking notes, and I just remember an older woman walking in and saying, do you mind if I take Chelsea for a while? Now that lady could have introduced herself to me. I have no recollection of it because I was in such a state of panic. I had no idea who she was, what her name was, but for now we're just going to call her a weird lady because that's what she was to me, a weird lady. All I can remember is the whole class turning and staring at me, and like, I heard like a hum if I remember being like, ooh, like, what'd she do? Instantly blushing. I still to this day blush super easily, but when I was a kid, it was like my face would turn like flaming red. It was terrible. But anyway, my teacher said, oh yeah, sure, you can take Chelsea, and I secretly hated her still to this day for saying that she could take me. Like, no, actually, this is something important that Chelsea needs to stay in class for. That would have been what I wanted, definitely. I was so aware of everybody watching me just as I got up to walk out of the room, and I just remember like feeling like shame and like I did something wrong. And then the next thing I knew, we were walking down the hallway, and we walk into this closet-sized room that's right next to the principal's office, and the walls are bare, and all there is a table with like a pen and paper on it and 2 chairs, and it's like one of those like foldable chairs that like you're sitting on it and you're creaking like the whole time. And so she sits on one chair and I sit in the other. We're sitting across from each other at the table. The room pretty much looked like an interrogation room and like a police station minus the two-way mirror. Like, it was creepy. I don't remember. This lady must have started asking me questions, and me being young and not wanting to be in that situation, I was probably just doing the, you know, yep, yes, no. Just like bare minimum, I don't want to talk to you. I don't even want to talk to my teacher who I know, kind of. Like, you're a stranger. Who are you? Get away. Leave me alone. Because I'm only answering like yes or no, I guess she can't see what she needs to see. She tells me that she needs to hear me talk more, which I immediately think is weird. And because she says like she needs me to talk more, I'm like, okay, I need to talk more. What am I going to talk about? And I instantly can't think of anything to talk about except that, oh my god, I need to talk more. Why does she want me to talk? Talk. Obviously, then I don't say anything. I just sit there, like, staring at her with, like, these big scared eyes. She decides that, you know what? It's because you're sitting too far away. If you sit closer to me, I can hear you better. So she moves her chair around, so I'm sitting right next to her. So we're just in this tiny closet-sized room, just sitting next to each other. So awkward. You have to like turn your head like this to talk to the person when you could just be facing them and have your own little personal space. Alarm bells are going off in my head. This situation is weird. I just want to go back to class and have this lady leave me the hell alone. Leave me alone! And she decided that sitting next to me wasn't good enough and that she needs to have her face like 2 or 3 inches away from my face so she can see my lips and my tongue. So she's sitting there and she's probably like this close to me, and that's it. You're in my bubble. You're in my bubble. Get out of my bubble. Get out of my bubble. You're making me uncomfortable. She tells me she wants to see how my lips and tongue move. I'm like, what are you talking about, lady? There's nothing wrong with the way my lips and tongue move. Get away from me. So I'm like, you want me to do what? Leave me alone. Mind you, she has not told me at one point that she's a speech therapist, or what the hell it is that I got pulled out of class for. Me being the polite little girl that I was, I just complied instead of running the heck out of there like I wanted to. She starts talking about music and what my favorite song is or who my favorite artist is. And I was in 2nd grade, so obviously the Backstreet Boys. BSB! Still have a little place in my heart for Backstreet Boys. After she asked me about Backstreet Boys, she said, why don't you sing me your favorite song? Bitch, I don't even want to talk to you, never mind sing to you. Who are you? You're a stranger, get away. Then it just turned into her asking me if I knew, like she would say the name of a song and ask me if I knew it. I'm pretty sure that all I did was say like one verse to it, like each song would be like, oh, that's all I know, or like the chorus or something, and I was like, okay, I'm done. Can I go back to class now? Can I go back to class now? What felt like hours later, but was probably only minutes in my 2nd grade mind, she finally told me I could go back to class. I left that closet just as fast as I could. Now I get back to class and everyone turns around and is like, ooh, I'm back. And then as soon as like anyone can get in a question or whatever, who was she? What was she doing? Like, what happened? Blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't even know what happened. She just wanted to basically be in kissing distance but not kiss me, and it was weird, and I don't like people that close to my mouth. Like, I don't know. It was weird. It was really weird. Now when I got home from school that day, all I do is, like, all I can remember is crying to my mom about how this lady was so close to my face, and I got pulled out of class, and she wanted me to sing to her, and how I thought it was so weird. And finally my mom was like, okay, this lady was a speech therapist and you have some problems talking, and she's just trying to help you so you can speak better. And I was like, Mom, please, I don't want to go. Please don't make me go back to this lady. And apparently that's what I sounded like when I was in 2nd grade. I just talked really high pitch like this. So my mom and I made a deal that I would practice with her every day. Anyway, so that's how I got out of going to see a speech therapist. And that's why my speech impediment is still here sometimes. But you know what? Nobody's perfect. And I just know that it's something that bothers me, and it is what it is. Now you know why, and yeah. Let me know if you guys have had anything like that happen to you. Feel free to like this video or leave a comment below, or subscribe if you want to see more videos as I come out with them. That sounds really dumb, so I will cut that out. I can't sing. Who are you? Get out of my bubble. You're making me uncomfortable.